Nightmare becomes reality at a Reno, Nevada casino when AI facial recognition technology misidentifies someone, leading to a wrongful arrest and lands an innocent man behind bars.
What good is the ID then?
Dude, can you fucking imagine that? You just go to do something. You go to do like anything, literally anything, right? And you get fucking picked up by the police and they say, you are this other person.
On September 17, 2023, the Peppermill Casino calls the Reno Police Department to report that a trespasser has unlawfully returned to the casino. They report that they have the man in custody, but he's claiming to go by an entirely different name than the man they've previously trespassed. Officer Richard Jagger arrives at the casino at 5:48 a.m.
So what's the issue, you guys? Did he have a different driver's license or a secondary one, or has he got more property than just this one?
Just that, those effects right there, and that's it.
1 second, pal.
But no other forms of identification. Things in his pocket.
You guys ran this information through our dispatch?
Through your guys' dispatch? No. But after hours, comes back as that being who he says he is on his ID, but that's what we went off right there.
Yeah, and this is one of those things, you guys have this fancy software that does all this stuff, so it's like...
Officer, what's your name?
This is how this dude is gonna find out he has a long-lost twin brother because his dad was like, yeah, dude, right? That'd be so fucked up, dude. He just finds out he's got like some kind of like sibling like out of nowhere. That's just like his fucking actual brother, but he's never met him. That would be a crazy fucking way to know some shit, dude. A secret like that.
1 second, man.
A few months earlier, a man named Michael had been trespassed.
Dude, he looks like Eddie from Silent Hill.
All right, man. So this is who you are?
Yes.
The original one, though.
Mr. Jagger, is your first name or last name?
Last name.
All right, Mr. Jagger. Yes, that is who I am. I drive the semis for UPS. I am not Mike. I don't know nothing about Mike.
Jason, a long combination vehicle driver, had been playing craps until about 3 a.m. when he decided to leave the Peppermill and go to the Atlantis casino. On his way out, he stopped at a blackjack machine and started playing. There, he was approached by a security guard who addressed him as Mike. When Jason clarified that he was not Mike and presented the guard with his driver's license, the guard apologized and walked away. However, as Jason attempted to leave, he was surrounded by security guards and handcuffed. He was told that he was under arrest for trespassing.
Just need a break. My shoulder's killing me.
Bro, like, why not even just let this fucking guy leave? He was leaving, for fuck's sake. You gotta let him go. What? Like, why even do this? It doesn't make sense. Even if it was a guy pretending to be somebody else, why would you even? He's leaving. He's not fucking with anybody.
Very weird. Right, let me snap a picture of that. I'll run both names.
The casino's AI facial recognition software positively identified Jason as Michael, the man they had trespassed.
I mean, like, I don't even think they look that close. They have some similarities, sure, but like, one of them has a more oval-looking face, and one of them has a more round-shaped face.
That says he's 5'9", and that says 6'1".
Yeah.
They're not even the same fucking
This isn't
height.
the only difference between Michael and Jason's IDs. Jason is listed as
They have like a few similarities, like maybe a few. They're kind of pudgier guys, but like, they don't look that close, in my opinion.
7 years younger than Michael and says that he weighs 50 pounds more. As well, the signatures are different. In his report, Officer Jagger wrote, quote, "The associated demographics on each driver's license were fairly similar, with the only major distinction being hazel and blue eyes, which are by their very nature similar eye colors and are dependent upon lighting."
So fairly, they don't have to match. They just need to be in the... Yeah, exactly, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, he even gave him, like, an official fucking driver's license and was like, hey, or ID, and he's like, hey, man, look at this shit. I'm this guy. This is my fucking name. This is who I am. And they're like, no, you know what? There's no fucking way that you could be that guy because, clearly all your stuff is wrong and all our stuff is right.
When he was at the RTRK, which is one of our better cameras, this was right before we arrested him. We looked at it and said, that's him. And it came up
100%. Okay.
100% match.
Yeah. So if the software's saying it, that it's legit.
Right. And it's
so he
pretty damn accurate.
So either he presented a fake identification the first time, or he's presenting it now. Even if he had like a twin, it wouldn't be 100% on the facial, right?
You know, it's crazy. This is the crazy part about all this, right? You have this fucking bullshit happening. And the first thing that this guy thinks, the first thing he thinks is he just assumes that the AI is correct. Like, that's the first thing he assumes. He doesn't say, hey, maybe the AI is wrong. Have we tested the AI? Maybe the AI is incorrect here? No. Clearly the other guy is all fucking wrong. All the shit's fucky ducky. He's not who he says he is. He's clearly either cheated the first time or has cheated this time. I would have assumed a clone, right?
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know, because they say twins share DNA, right?
But
I guess it depends upon if they're
like,
identical.
I've seen identical twins where it's like, moms can tell them apart.
Right.
So it's,
well, like, dude, you know how I could easily fucking test this theory? Call. Get the guy's information, where he lives, call and say, hey, is so-and-so there? And when they call and answer the fucking thing, what happens? The guy answers, says, hello, who's this? Oh, this is Mike, or whoever the fuck his name is. And he's like, oh, what? Sir, could you please take a picture of yourself for me? Or send cops out there to the guy's fucking home and ask him if he's there. And if they see he's there, they could literally just immediately prove that this is bullshit. I wish people would stop using the term AI hallucinations. It's just a long way of saying it's wrong when the AI makes shit up. I've never heard that term before. That must be an online term. Dude, fucking call. That's what I'm fucking saying.
The other thing that kind of made us feel suspicious.
You know how fucking pissed off I'd be if I were this guy? I'd be so fucking mad.
I have a precarious situation. I'm trying to positively identify somebody who may have or may be using a fake ID. So I've got 2 names, 2 Nevada driver's license numbers and all that. If there's a chance I could have you run both and see if any of them come back and maybe send me pictures in an email of what their IDs come back as?
Yep.
Huh. That is super weird. Do you see resemblance in those?
Yeah.
Like there's actually like it's creepy to think, but there are people out there that look like you that you've never met before. You know nothing about. I remember one time I went for a walk because I'd listen to my music and just like zone out and go for walks. And this one day I went walking down through town and this guy comes running down to me. I've never met this guy in my life. He comes up to me and he's like, hey, fucking so-and-so. And like, he walks right up to me, he says a name, and I turn around and I look at him like, he's just like, he looks at me, don't you remember? Like from whatever, and he's like going off about this situation where I've known this guy. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. He's like, oh, he's like, I think maybe I mistook you for someone else. Dude, he's like, you look like someone I know. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah. And then that was literally the conversation and I just kept walking. It's like they really thought that I was this other person. And I've never met that person to this day. I never even asked him like who it was or whatever. I probably should have. You know, but it was weird as fuck, man. It was really weird.
But he has different IDs.
Because he clearly thought that I was somebody else. Like,
their software
he
here,
wasn't pranking me or anything. Like, he really thought that I
software
looked at this other
Peppermill,
person.
And he came back as a 100% match for the character who was previously trespassed.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a weird one. So I have a feeling he's somehow making some fake identification or something, but I mean, if you're pulling them up, then they're legitimate.
Yeah, they're both through the DMV at least. He's somehow able to get them.
With this discovery that both Michael and Jason's IDs are legitimate, Officer Jagger calls his supervisor, once again explaining that the Peppermill's AI technology came back with a 100% match that Jason and Michael are the same person.
Then this guy that they have now detained presents a different ID with a different name, Jason Killinger, and that has a matching.
But what does this do, man?
What
does this do?
I mean, the photos are different photos.
It really makes AI look like a big fucking shit sandwich, doesn't it? Had something similar happen, was at the Denny's or something with a friend, and some rando a couple tables over did that. They insisted my name was so-and-so, and we met at X party. I'm like, nah, man, I chill inside and game. I wasn't at parties. Dude, isn't it fucking weird when that happens? It only happened to me one time, but like, it's so creepy to think there's someone out there that looks exactly like you or similar to you enough to where people think you're that person. That's so creepy to me. They look insanely different. Dude, I know the IDs don't even look that close. That shitty black and white stretched security photo, I could see them maybe making a mistake, but those two, that's what I'm saying. The black and white one looked a lot closer, whereas this one looks a lot more like,
but they look like the same.
not as close.
Guy. The only difference is one has a chin goatee.
They look like maybe they could be like cousins, maybe, but not like brothers. I don't think they look that
all
close.
These driver's licenses are both valid. So either he is who he says he is, and he's not actually ever actually trespassed, which I doubt because their software is pretty cool, and the fact that
really, their software, their software is pretty cool. AI has never been wrong before. I've seen a ton of AI slop in my day, but I tell you what, there's no fucking way that AI could ever get a face match wrong. Never ever have I seen that. It's pretty fucking cool though, man. We're detaining an innocent man, and like, dude, it's fucking sick.
He's acting super suspicious. Two,
he's fucking pissed off.
I just have a feeling
I would be pissed off too if I fucking someone was saying I did something I didn't.
Two different driver's licenses that are registered with the Department of Motor Vehicles, with different names and dates of birth. So yeah,
they're both registered fucking IDs too.
Just because.
Who the fuck is that? White Urkel?
Essentially, it looks like you have two names. I don't know, man. So, I can't identify you. Unfortunately, that means that they can't cite you.
Officer Jagger collects Jason's things, which includes his driver's license, a Peppermill player's card in the name Jason Killinger, and a debit card from his credit union in the name of Jason Killinger.
You can't be cited.
Urkel? Yeah.
Arrested. So
I'm arrested?
Yep, I'm going to
jail?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not a joker, man. Their fancy AI technology that reads faces. No, it says it's a 100% match. A reasonable and prudent person would, based off the software, based off the pictures, based off of even your driver's license picture.
No, they wouldn't. They would consider the possibility that the AI is wrong. You're so fucking stupid. This officer should be fucking punished in some way, bro. He's right. It can't figure it out. Dude, and you know what's great about this is how fucking nice this guy is to them for what he's going through right now. Like, he is getting fucking, like, shit on right now. Being told that he got arrested. He's been sitting there in handcuffs for hours. Right? And what does he do? He's like, this is fucking dumb. That's, like, the best he's done so far.
And unfortunately, you look too much like the guy in that picture. So much so that the fancy computer that does all the face scanning of everybody who walks in this casino makes the same determination that my feeble human...
Apparently you have a feeble fucking shrimp brain.
Jason's ID is a Nevada Real ID driver's license. In order to obtain a Nevada Real ID driver's license, a person must present themselves at the DMV with proof of identity such as a birth certificate or a current U.S. passport or U.S. passport card, a social security card, and 2 documents proving Nevada residence.
Yeah, it's making them too lazy to drive by and do a wellness check. Dude, right? So basic.
From my work?
Honestly, man,
No.
the only way is gotta get your fingerprints down.
Later, Jason would reveal that along with a check stub in his vehicle, he also had a current vehicle registration for his car in his name, a Department of Transportation medical card, a Teamsters Local 533 union card, and a valid vehicle insurance card, all in his name. Officer Jagger's police report would later state that, quote, due to John Doe having conflicting identification, he lacked satisfactory evidence to reasonably assure me that he was who he claimed to be.
What a lying fucking scumbag this cop is, bro. What a lying fucking scumbag. Having conflicting identification? How? All of his stuff is in his fucking name. There's not even a single fucking person. There's not even another name on any of the stuff. What? What the fuck?
Like I said, man, if it turns out that it's not you, it's one of those ones you can call the director.
Like, he's being pretty fucking cordial, I'm telling you.
Made it a critical error.
He's unsatisfied, I know.
tax dollars are paying for?
It's not built
Looking for a
comfort.
handy in the back of his fucking cop car,
It's
apparently.
not built for comfort, pal. Very sorry.
Soon, Officer Jagger begins the drive to the Washoe County Detention Facility.
I'll be honest, I don't know what to think, because usually those systems are pretty good. Like,
Right.
we've used those systems in the past to catch homicide suspects.
Sure.
So, like, they're fairly reliable.
Well, if that's true, then that fucking calls those investigations into fucking question now, doesn't it? That's what that says to me. Because it says to me, so tell me then, how many of these fucking things have you used this for? How many cases? And how many times have they gotten it wrong? How many innocent people have you put in a fucking jail with this fucking AI system? That's where my brain goes.
It says that you're that guy.
Well, unless I've gone crazy, I'm pretty sure it's not me.
Yeah. You seem like a stand-up guy, and it's probably a really terrible case of mistaken identity.
I can't believe I've been arrested. I've never been arrested. Never. Not once. What the good is the ID then? Why do I
Right?
even carry that mother?
Right?
Security guard, man, like a robot. That's what pisses me off, is because they don't think, you know. It's like, well, this is what I was taught. Use your head. And then people aren't smart enough to think for themselves. They're just not.
Yep. Fortunately, it's the world we live in.
It wasn't long before the fingerprint analysis conclusively established that Jason had been telling the truth all along, and he was in fact Jason Killinger.
Ooh.
Later that same day, around 4 p.m., Jason was released from the jail on his own recognizance. The day after his release on September 18, 2023, he went to renowned urgent care Vista, where he was diagnosed with a strain of both the right and left shoulder and contusions on both wrists. On July 30th, 2025, Jason filed a complaint in federal court against Reno police officer Richard Jagger. While at the jail and after his identity had been confirmed, his arrest papers were changed from John Doe to Jason Killinger. The federal complaint states that this meant Jason would be prosecuted for trespassing, even though Michael had been the only one who was trespassed. According to the complaint, Jason's charge of trespassing was eventually dismissed. However, he now has a criminal record. According
That's
to the
some
complaint-
fucking shit right there. He has a criminal record now because someone else fucked up, dude. That's tell me that's not fucking stupid. Tell me that's not fucking stupid. Holy shit, put your helmet on. We've hit max fucking we've hit max retardation based on how he's acting and how he's not like freaking out or anything. He probably was like, shit, maybe this guy isn't real. Maybe this guy isn't AI. And to get the record expunged, you have to pay out the ass for a lawyer and such to overturn it. Wow. How can they not? How is that true, though? How can they do that to somebody that didn't actually commit a fucking crime? I don't understand it. It's pissing me off a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Knowing that you could be wrongfully accused and still fucking get fucked over for it.
Facial recognition technology has led to wrongful arrests in Louisiana, New Jersey, Maryland, and Texas. Many cities now conclude that for an arrest, there has to be some kind of secondary corroborating evidence that is unrelated before there can be sufficient justification to arrest. Jason
Thank
Killinger's
God,
case
bro.
remains
Thank God, man.
ongoing.
This also is like on another level because you have a machine that's supposedly like extremely good at detecting stuff, essentially lying. I mean, like, let's be real, it's basically lying. Like, what, they have like some similar features, but yet it's so like their brother, they're it's the same person, and you have some dumb cop just believing whatever AA is telling them to believe. That's crazy.